Hi, welcome to our YouTube page.
We are Dickinson's Office of Service, Spirituality, and Social Justice.
We plan a ton of interfaith events and activities to engage the campus in spiritual dialogue.
We have done many events in the past, including
What Matters Most dinners, interfaith prayer circles, International Traditions and Cultures Festival, and other activities.
We want you to get to know us as a resource for you, so here's a little video about us.
So I'm Donna Hughes. I'm the Director for Community Service and Religious Life here at Dickinson. I have been here now 20 months. I came here from Cleveland, Ohio, where I was the director of a nonprofit that was called United Protestant Campus Ministries in Cleveland. I'm an ordained United Methodist pastor. I have a real passion for doing community service. I love doing service trips. Part of the reason I was brought to this position was to do more international service trips. So I'm excited to do that. And here we've been to Ecuador and Belize this past year, and we're going on a couple of new service trips. This past year we've been on an interfaith trip to Detroit, and we're going to Arizona in a couple months to do work there. I also am really interested in interfaith work, so this job is actually the combination of the things I like the best. So when people ask, what is your dream job? I am in my dream job working at Dickinson, and so I really like it. I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, a bunch of fish. I love to I do yoga on a regular basis, and I find it's really good centering me and helps my spiritual life. And then I also walk a lot, and I do Zumba. I do that because that's good for my body. And I love to travel and eat interesting food, and I like anything that has chocolate.
Hi everyone, my name is Sydney Cross. I'm from Lexington, Virginia. I'm a member of the class of 2017. I am a history major with a concentration in human rights and conflict and a music minor. I love singing. On campus, I'm involved in multiple singing ensembles. Additionally, I am involved in Dickinson Christian Fellowship, Music Society, and I'm a resident advisor. In my free time, I love hiking, traveling, playing with my cat Michelle, and listening to different kinds of music. At Dickinson, I discovered my interest and passion for community development and poverty studies. After Dickinson, I hope to go into the nonprofit field in some capacity, perhaps in arts management, music outreach, or hunger relief. Long-term goals of mine, I hope to continue traveling, experiencing cultures other than my own, and leaving the world a better place than I found it.
Hi everyone, my name is Rogelio Cerezo. I'm from Panama City, Panama, and I'm a member of the Dickinson class of 2015. During my time here at Dickinson, I majored in political science, minored in economics, and have a security studies certificate. I'm involved in the Order of Scroll and Key, or the Grey Hats, the Community Service and Religious Life Office, of course, as a student leader. I'm also a student interviewer at the Office of Admissions, involved at the Dickinson Christian Fellowship and the Dickinson College Democrats. Looking forward to the future, I hope to devote my life to public service and to potentially becoming an international affairs scholar. In terms of a dream or something that I aspire to do, I hope to travel the world, either as a diplomat or as a scholar. But one of my life's dreams is to set foot on every continent, including Antarctica. So let's see how that goes. I'm optimistic.
Hi everybody, my name is Aisha Solomon, and I'm an international student from Pakistan. I'm part of Dickinson's class of 2016, and I'm a psychology major and a creative writing minor. On campus, I'm involved in Dickinson's MSA, which is the Muslim Students Association, and I'm currently the vice president for that, but in the fall, I'll be the president. Off campus, I really enjoy photography and creative writing, and I have a blog called Diary of a Daisy TCK, so feel free to check that out. In the future, I hope to go on to graduate school for psychology and to become a therapist one day, as well as an author. My life goals are to travel to all 7 continents and to make the world a better place.
Hi, I'm Shayna. I'm from the Maryland suburbs of Washington, D.C. I'm currently a rising senior, so I'll be a senior when I'm working for Religious Life next year. I'm a political science major. Right now I'm actually not at Dickinson. I'm studying abroad in Oxford, where I'm involved in a couple of things. I'm involved in the choir. I've been working with the student think tank, which is called Ox Policy. I've been volunteering at a homeless drop-in center, which is somewhat like a soup kitchen, and I've also been very involved in the Jewish Society. At Dickinson, the year before last, I was also working for Religious Life. I was involved with Hillel and J Street, and also Students for Social Action. In the future, I hope to work on the intersection of politics and religion. That might include something like working for related departments within the State Department, or potentially, eventually, doing something in academia. So that's me. I really look forward to working with everyone next year.
Hi, my name is Raleigh Jimenez, and I'm from Los Angeles, California, and part of Dickinson's class of 2018. I'm a new member here at the office, where I like to work in promoting interfaith dialogue as well as religious literacy. Outside of the office, I'm part of Dickinson's photography club as well as the Posse Foundation Los Angeles. In the long term, I hope to return to Los Angeles and work with charter schools and hoping to improve the education system in underserved parts of the city.
Hi, my name is Igor Mabani. I'm a sophomore in Dickinson's class of 2017. I'm a history major. I'm involved in the MSA. I enjoy going for long walks and stargazing. I would say that my future aspiration is to be a high school history teacher and a guidance counselor, and one of my life goals is to be a farmer or a carpenter.
Hi, my name is Lindy Harith, and I'm in the graduating class of 2017. I'm from Sri Lanka, and my major is biochemistry and molecular biology. On campus, I'm a member of Delta Nu, a student leader in the Office of Religious Life, and the treasurer of MSA. After graduation, I plan on going to medical school. My dream would be to help improve healthcare in impoverished countries.
Hi everyone, my name is Yael Farber and I'm a sophomore here at Dickinson. I'm originally from Tarrytown, New York, but here at Dickinson, I'm double majoring in religion and Judaic studies and minoring in women and gender studies. On campus, I'm currently the president of Hillel, the co-president of J Street U Dickinson, and co-founder of Holla for Hunger. Additionally, I'm a member of Alpha Phi Omega Service Fraternity, where I serve as the vice president of Brotherhood, and I'm a member of Dickinson Democrats. In my free time, I enjoy crafting, hanging out with friends, and traveling. After graduation, I hope to pursue a master's in Jewish education and work with Jewish summer camps to develop their educational programming.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm an international student from China, and my real name is Zhenghao Huang. Right now, I'm the freshman student in Dickinson. For me, at school I like to join clubs like Beta Club, Archaeology Club, and I also like to do some voluntary works. What's more, I'm the treasurer of the Caesar Club, and if I can be an animal, I want to be a dolphin. I don't know why, I just like it. And for the future, I hope I can do the non-profit organization after graduate to try my best to help the people, not only in my hometown, but also all over the world, do some little thing to make this world a better place. Thanks.
Hey, my name is Sadia, and I'm currently doing a year of service here at Dickinson College in the Office of Community Service and Religious Life through the Episcopal Service Corps. I just graduated from Providence College in the class of 2014, where I majored in political science and had 2 minors in public and community service studies and Catholic theology. I'm hoping after this year to pursue a master's in conflict resolution with the hope of pursuing a career of interfaith dialogue and peace building. Outside of my interest in interfaith work, I do a lot of writing and photography.
Now that you know us, you have no excuse not to stop by.
We are located in Landis House.
Hi, welcome to our YouTube page.
We are Dickinson College's. Sorry.
Can't handle the pressure.
We have done many events in the past. We have done many events in the past. Actually, you know what? Okay,
You want to
go.
write it down?
In my free time, I love hiking, playing with my cat Michelle, and traveling. And traveling. At Dickinson. Do I keep going? Or
My.
Oh, what is this? Okay, wait.
And I'm 20. Besser. Wer Dreck.
This is why I wasn't gonna go further.
Okay.
I am part of the photography club as well as a posse scholar from LA. Wait, that sounds weird because I already said I'm from Los Angeles. Okay.
Oops, do I need to?
No, you can just start.
Okay, so you just want me to say who I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
To pursue a career of interfaith dialogue and peace building.
it was so good too.
I'm majoring in not majoring in women and gender studies.
And I'm also a member of Dickinson Christian Fellowship. And what else am I?
You together.
No, the thing is, like, you were laughing and you were like,
Okay, don't
Go down.
Yeah, just go down. That's
so,
good.
yeah, that was my thing.
And then I'll do this.
And I'm a founding member of Holla for Hunger at Dickinson. Nope.
Wait. I thought you were gonna close the door. Okay.
Are my boobs
Perfect. No, do you want your boobs to?
No.
Okay.
I enjoy going for long walks and stargazing.
Bloopers are gonna be awesome.
Alright.
You can't see my socks, right?
No.
My dream would be to help children in impoverished countries help get medicine.
That doesn't make sense. Okay, can I figure out? Okay. This last sentence. It's just the last sentence.
Sophomore here at Dickinson. I'm originally from Tarrytown, New York.
No. Just start going back to LA and working, especially with charter schools, and maybe bettering the education system in that sense. I don't know.
Off campus, I teach in Harrisburg, where I work in
It's all good.
Okay, we're doing this again. We'll do this again.
Isn't that? I just graduated from Providence College, the class of 2014, where I majored in.
I think you have to put it down. You have to put it like close to the camera so that I don't have to look up.
I thought that was. This is perfect.
Yes.
Done many events.
Take pictures.
We are Dickinson College's Office of Religious Life. No, sorry.
And it's on.
Okay, I get distracted.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
You
You ready?
I'm just gonna.
Oh, my neck. Yeah.
I don't want to hear excuses.
Yeah, I know what we're doing.
Okay. And I'm a creative writing. Sorry, I'll just.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
just,
no, that's fine.
My.
It's okay, you're good.
That.
Ready?
We plan a ton of interfaith events and activities to engage the campus in interfaith dialogue.
We have done many
We gotta look
activities.
at that.
I majored in political science and I had 2 minors in public and community service studies and theology. And
Sorry.
We have done many.
I was so good.
Okay, I have an idea. I've done these things in the past. Can you have like Yael and then myself?
We'll just start over.
Here at Dickinson, I'm majoring in women and shit.
Women and shit.
After Dickinson, I'm a time, huh? Okay, wait.
Oh my
No, you guys are taking a photo?
No, powwow. It's just like.
I didn't realize anyone.
My dream would be to travel the world and help children in impoverished countries.
I just graduated from college.
Told me the van was bucking as she drove it today. What would cause that?
And a music minor. Were you taking a Snapchat?
No.
Oh.
Wait, Aisha, come back.